This video doesn't really have a structure. I will tell you a story from my life that went on for 4 years about my math teacher that helped me understand this stoic mindset a lot better. And I will also tell you ways in which you can adopt this mindset and apply it to real life as well. And before you get into the video, join my free private community of young men trying to improve themselves. Click the first link in the description while you can. It was ninth grade, and I just arrived at my new high school. And the worst thing that, that could happen, what was happening? We were in COVID and we were in lockdown. So we had to do online school. I only saw my classmates once. All of them outside. We were on fucking chairs outside on the fucking football pitch. And we saw each other just once. After that, everything was online. And school, of course, it was boring. You wake up at 4:15, you get out of bed, you go to your desk, you open classes, and you don't even pay attention. You know how online school is, bro. Nobody paid attention in online school, especially in ninth grade. Especially us in ninth grade. But something amazing happened. We were supposed to have a math teacher, a woman. I'm not saying like it's not bad because she was a woman, but she was a woman that got replaced by another teacher for some reason. I don't really know it. And this new teacher was fucking amazing. I was usually not even caring about school, especially the most important subjects. I didn't care about them because, bro, it was ninth grade and we were online. Nobody cared. I was fucking playing Minecraft while paying attention to the teacher. But this math teacher was special. He had a way with words. You could see that he was passionate about teaching, about doing maths, about teaching other people maths. And it showed through the webcam as well. That was the only teacher, the only class in which I paid attention. He was funny. He knew how to play chess. He was fucking 1,800 ELO player. Think of that. How good he was. He was a teacher enjoying teaching. Like, he was a teacher that liked teaching, which is fucking rare. He was extremely funny, as I told you. He had a way with words, with kids. And he was just... the energy was amazing while in classes. Especially in online, which is a hard thing to do. The energy was amazing. He was the only teacher that I paid attention to. Not because of the fact it was maths. I had other maths teachers that I didn't listen to because I didn't care. But he was special. So I was looking forward to his classes every single day. Not because I was learning maths, but because of him. I was enjoying going to school, surviving some awful classes, because I knew that I had a class with him the next hour, the next class. And that lifted my mood up. Okay, ninth grade goes by. I barely learn anything because it was online school. Then 10th grade comes along, and the same story. Online, COVID, lockdown, all this bullshit. But after a few months, after half of the year, we go back to in-person school. And we don't have to do online school again. With some exceptions, of course. But that meant we could be face-to-face. I could meet my classmates, even though I was an introvert that didn't know how to socialize. I could just see them. And I could also see my teachers. And bro, I instantly knew that math teacher was passionate. He liked what he was doing. Like, you could just see the way he would enter the class. I would be sitting in my desk and I would just look at the door and see him get in with like a positive mood. Bro, I fucking remember this. He always had his coffee in his left hand and his laptop in his right. Always. It didn't matter what day it was. He always entered the class like that. He would get to the desk. He would take a sip of the cup of the coffee. He would put the cup down and open his laptop. Bro, you could see he enjoyed what he was doing. He enjoyed being with the kids. He enjoyed teaching. The way he would walk, he would talk, the way he would dress, he just enjoyed everything. And the best part of all was that he also kind of liked kids. He Most teachers in our country act like they're superior. They always act like they're superior. When you walk by, like when you walk past them, you always have to say them first hello, and they might or might not respond. Some of them have some of them do respond, but some teachers don't even respond to your hello, which is fucking rude, bro. But he was just fucking joking around always, every single time, every single class. He would always speak with the kids, sometimes individually, sometimes like he would just speak with us and make jokes, bring up the mood, make us like him, make us like the class. He made maths fucking bro, math. He made math fun. I enjoyed learning maths because of him. Only because of him. If we had another teacher, I wouldn't even care about maths. But I enjoyed learning and I understood maths because of him. And as I told you, he just had this positive mood. I still remember this one time. We were in 11th grade and I was with my friends and we went to refill our water bottles. And we were there filling up our water bottles, and then he comes and he starts a conversation with us. Like we tell him hello, and he comes to the water fountain and asks us to let him fill up his water bottle. And he was talking with us. He was making jokes while filling up his water bottle. And yeah, he had this positive mood, but he still kept his status as a teacher. But it wasn't like he was a student that was speaking with us. No, he still had his authority. We still treated him with respect because he was an elder person. So it was a mix. But he was sometimes sipping in his student role. And he was like communicating with us like a student, like a friend, which is always amazing to see. No teacher does that, bro. No teacher does that. He was really good at chess. And we still have a classmate that's also kind of good. Like he's around 1500 ELO, I believe, on chess.com. And our teacher would come into the class, would start like saying the lecture, what we're going to do today. And midway through the lecture, while he was waiting for us to write something on the board, he would talk with that guy, with that classmate, about the new chess tournament and Magnus Carlsen, or what's his name. He would talk about those guys. He would ask him what he was doing, like what ELO, how is it going for him. This teacher wanted to give him resources, chess books that he personally owned for him for no reason, just for him to learn. Which is always fucking amazing to see. He was interested in what we were interested. He had funny names for classmates. It was fucking awesome, bro. As I told you, we were looking forward to his class just because of him. We couldn't care less about maths. We just wanted him. We wanted him in front of the class to teach us. We still learned some maths. He was making maths easy to understand, easy to digest. But he was just a fucking awesome person. And I was going through 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. But I wasn't really studying because we have a final exam at the end of high school. And the exam consists of questions from the whole high school. So 4 years of knowledge in that exam. And they prepare you for the exam since 9th grade. But in 9th grade, I didn't learn anything. In 10th grade, same thing. In 11th grade, maybe I paid attention a bit in classes. But my mentality was that I will start learning in 12th grade, which is the grade I'm currently in. And I knew it was going to be easy. In 11th grade, I knew it was going to be easy. Especially to learn maths. Because I had a teacher. I had him teaching us, teaching new subjects. Because it was fucking easy. It was easy and enjoyable at the same time. But the worst thing that would happen happened. He left. He had to go to another school. It wasn't his decision. Because he wanted to stay with us. Because he liked us too. But the higher authorities decided he needs to go to another school and teach to his old school. I was devastated. My whole plan crumbled. But I wasn't devastated just because of the plan. We were devastated because he left. We wouldn't hear the same jokes every single maths class. We wouldn't see him on the hallways to have a friendly banter. We wouldn't see him when we would refill our water bottles. We wouldn't learn his chess advice. And the whole mood, our whole happiness about school just disappeared when we heard the news. Because he left, we had to get a new teacher, which we're currently learning from. And bro, I can tell you it's not the same. Yeah, he's still teaching maths, but our old teacher had his way, bro. He knew how to write on the board to make it look good. He knew how to tell us the message. He knew how to ask us questions so we could understand it better. This teacher gets into the class, starts writing on the board some random numbers, doesn't even ask us for questions, doesn't even let us ask questions. He just gets in the classroom and starts writing. We don't know if we're gonna do some exercises, if it's a test. We don't know anything. We're just clueless. And now all of us hate the maths class. Something that was so enjoyable for 3 years got taken away from us like that in a summer. And I was sitting in class after 3 months with this professor, with this teacher. I was sitting in class looking at him, and I was just talking with the classmate that was next to me about our old teacher. How we were saying that, oh, when he was teaching, he would always write like this, and it was always easy to understand. Like one look at the board, and you could understand it, bro. I literally got a new memory. My old teacher got so happy when we got him a second board, bro. In our class, it's a bit different than other classes. We have one board that's electronic, that's shit, that's low quality, and another board that you can write with a marker on. And he tried writing on an electronic board once, and he hated it, and he didn't want to to write on it again. Sorry. But the thing is, in 11th grade, we needed two boards in order to do the problems, the exercises that require two boards to make it easy to understand. But he would always struggle to write on one board because he didn't want to use the electronic one. And we somehow managed to find a new board and to put it on top of the electronic one for us to have two boards, for him to write on two boards. And bro, I still remember this extremely well. When he got into the class and he saw the second board, bro, he became so fucking happy. He became so happy. Like you could literally see how much energy, like how much happiness he was radiating. You could, like, the whole week he was literally smiling nonstop because of that. This small thing, because we managed to find a second board. That like made me so like him so much. But I was sitting in class looking at the fucking teacher, the math teacher, but it wasn't the same. And we talk about how he used to make jokes, how he used to teach us chess. And we were stuck with this shit professor. We were hating every single hour. Every single class was so boring. Because all this teacher did, he would get into the class and not even speak, not even communicate with us. When we were walking on the hallways, we would say to him hello, and there was a 50-50 chance he would even acknowledge us. Most of the times he would just look ahead and not even bother with us. What the fuck, bro? And I was feeling guilt because I was relying on the fact that he would teach us in 12th grade and I would start learning in 12th grade because it was enjoyable with him. I didn't learn at all anything in 9th grade till 11th grade. And I thought, yeah, in 12th grade I will do everything, which is a dumb thing. But it would have been enjoyable with that old teacher. But no, he left. It wasn't in our decision. It wasn't in our control. He just left. And I got this realization while I was at my desk listening to the new teacher. Things won't last forever. Don't take things for granted. Imagine you have a girlfriend right now and you stop doing the things that make her attracted to you. You stop going to the gym to spend more time with her. You stop improving yourself. You stop working on your business, on your purpose to make her the priority. And your style becomes worse because you don't care anymore. You have the girl, right? You stop taking as many showers to look fresh and smell fresh. You stop trying to impress her and you take her for granted. You stop going to the gym. You eat a bit more sweets and now you have a bit more fat. You don't have those abs that made her attracted to you. And you just become a new person. You start taking her for granted. And she stops being attracted to you. And she starts dreaming about that random guy in the club that looks 10 times hotter than you. You stop buying her flowers. You stop bringing the same energy. And you just become bland. Like the color gray. You become like the fucking color gray. She won't be attracted to you anymore. So I wish I could just go back in time and not take things for granted. I wish I just started learning and enjoyed like his presence, his teaching, absorbed all the information in 10th grade, 11th grade, to know from him, to learn from him. Now I have to learn from this teacher, from this new teacher. And it's not the same. So things won't last forever. Bro, we are all mortal. No, none of us will gonna live for an infinite amount of years. We will die. We have like 8 years, 9 years on this earth. It's a limited time. And things won't last forever. Like this mindset is, I think, one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. To just think that none of the things that are in your life will be in your life forever. And that makes you value them more. Because when you wake up and you think to yourself, my parents won't be here forever, you will act towards them a bit differently, right? You will not be such an asshole to them. You will be a bit more respectful. You'll be more loving, more present, because they won't be here forever. And you'll just bring a new vibe to it, a new energy to the table. You don't need to tell anyone you're doing this. But just try to slowly get this mindset. Start being grateful of everything, because it will not be in your life forever. Maybe you have a girlfriend, a friend, maybe you have a teacher, a pet, something in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a living thing, but something in your life that you will know eventually it will disappear. Be more present of it. Be more present when you're with them. Just think of the fact that they won't be here forever. So how do I say this? Live in the moment more. Be more present. Be more grateful. Show them, because after they're gone, you can't tell them anything. You can't be grateful to them when they're gone. You can't be present with them when they're gone. Bro, I would do anything to bring back my teacher. Anything, bro. Any amount of money, gone. It was just making me enjoy school, which is a rare thing to say. No teacher did this ever. Only him. And I can't tell him how grateful I am. Maybe if he somehow stumbles upon this video, somehow, I would tell him I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the 3 years that he was with us. Just try to be more present, especially with the things that you know will leave your life. Maybe this opened an eye for you. I highly believe this is going to be the most powerful stoic mindset that I have. It will make me enjoy life on earth so much more because of this. And as I told you, I have my free community of young men trying to improve themselves. And it won't be free forever. After 50 members join, the new members will have to pay. But you that join for free, you will keep the membership free forever. So it will be like a secret thing. You don't pay for it even though other people do. Click the first link in the description now to join while you still can for free. See you later, bro. Mwah.